Until recently, I was a fatty and hated my body. I tried to lose weight with the help of the diets, took pills and drank teas, but nothing helped. In the past, fatness didn't scare me and didn't make me feel uncomfortable. But I gained extra 15 kilos after giving birth. I literally hated myself. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. Fat hanging over the top of the pants, the fold of fat on my back. It became hard to find clothes. The trousers fit my thighs well but were awfully small for my waist. It keeps getting worse. My husband regularly strived to bed me. I had to get over my hatred of my own body to avoid pushing him to cheat on me. It all reached the point where it was physically uncomfortable and painful to have sex in certain positions. The missionary position drove me mad more than any other. Every movement he made was followed by a naughty sound produced by my huge belly that bumped into his torso. He thought it was funny. One day, when my husband grabbed my fat sides, I couldn't stand it anymore and burst into tears. But this isn't the case that pushed me to lose weight. My friend showed me some party pictures. That's when I decided it's time to draw the line. The diets were the first thing to try. I removed almost all foods from my diet, but the mere sight of sweets and chocolate made me get shivers. Of course, I failed a diet and kept overeating for a week. When it was over, my weighing scales showed I gained 4 kilograms more. It was a disaster. I realized that the diet were not my cup of tea. I began to calculate calories and reduce the intake. 2 weeks later, I failed again. I gained the 3 kilos lost with great difficulty back. I didn't have enough time for the gym. So I started to take different pills and drink teas that only caused a digestive disorder and stomach pain. I was almost desperate and ready for liposuction surgery, but then the doctor told me about its enormous price. I went back home downhearted, unheating all around me. I ran into Samantha, my ex-neighbor, on the way over. She had suffered from excess weight all her life long, but that time she looked like a supermodel, tiny waist, slim thighs, and a lean body. I was so wound up that I burst into tears right in the middle of the road after a small talk. Samantha helped me sit down on the nearest bench and began to ask me about my situation. When she found out what made me cry, she told me her story. Remember how fat I had always been? I was considering liposuction, too, but my cosign saved me. She told me about Harmonica Linea drops and gave me a link to the site where I can buy the product. Harmonica Linea, where to buy, official website, original. Samantha sent me the product name and a link to the site where she ordered it and left me. I couldn't wait until I get home. It was beyond my control, so I followed the link right away. It turned out that Harmonica Linea is weight loss drops containing tropical fruit extracts. I only could remember Garcinia cambogia. I had already heard about it. It was said that you get your appetite reduces after the first treatment course. Metabolism boosts, excess fat gets burned as if it has been rendered, and cellulite goes away quickly. The reviews were positive. Moreover, the site offered a 50% off, so I ordered 2 items. Several days later, I held a long-awaited parcel in my hands. That's how my way towards a perfect lean body started. I drank a glass of water with 20 drops of Harmonica Linea every morning and evening before meal. The drink had a nice berry flavor and drinking it was a pleasure. Several days later, my digestion improved and heartburn went away. A week later, my scales showed I lost 5 kilograms. In the past, my husband asked for sex when necessary, but after that, he became more active. He touched me and paid me compliments. When I lost 4 more kilos 2 weeks later, he took my hand and brought me to the store to buy new clothes. My old stuff was awfully big for me. 2 days later, he left for a 2-week business trip. I kept taking Harmonica Linea. I wanted to impress him when he comes back, so I bought sexy underwear. When he went into the house, he was shocked. No wonder. I met him, wearing my new lace lingerie set. I felt attractive, sexy and desired for the first time in a long period. My weight remains the same for as long as 3 months. Me and my husband and having the second honeymoon, which shows no signs of ending. It's my little victory. I know that many women suffer from excess weight, so I want to help them. Here's a link to the manufacturer's site. That's where you can buy original Harmonica Linea drops. Be careful, don't order the drops on third-party resources. Take care of your health.